We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Second and 10.
Bronco 80. Stephanie. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check, smash. Check. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. DeMarvion Overshown. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go. 18. Panther and left. Hawk 70. Hawk 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Donovan Izaraku. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over this.
At their own 37-yard line.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. The play action. It's Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a receiver. That's Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10. Again, it's Blue. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run once more with blue. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd and 4. Again, here comes Blue. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go, 46.
This is Blue. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw is Prescott. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be backed up now to start this drive. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. Room past the 20. Past the 40. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And it's just a really nice job responding after giving up that early touchdown. And sometimes adversity early in the game can kind of be a good thing, Mike. It kind of snaps guys in and says, hey, we got to lock in, dial into our game plan, dial into our prep. So came out a little sloppy, gave up the opening drive score. Now they settle down, and they're able to get a stop.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Check. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Hey, check that. Let's ready.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll throw here on 3rd. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofau. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Hey, kill.
On the handoff, Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. To throw is Dak. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
60 Bison. Get it. 60 Bison.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 21-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Play fake. Prescott. That is caught. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will get out in front 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, break. 70 Rangers, 70 Buffalo, Red Panther 11, go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Mustang 19. Let's go now. Ready.
The RPO, this is out to Evans. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Sixty Bison. Dragon 60. Cougar 19. Ready.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. Step.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. First down, Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
34 yards.
A run with Blue. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Prescott That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Now Prescott. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboy. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. To the 20. A.J. Brown. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An extra point attempt to follow. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Eagles 13.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On the play fake. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. Zach Ball getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
Ready. Pass all 80. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
19 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to
Cowboy,
second and 10.
70 Rangers, cut 19, cut, here we go, here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
7 Pirates, 7, let's go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 10 yards.
79
Brings up
Broncos.
fourth down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Is a turnover on downs.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, there we go, kill. 49, 26.
On first and 10, Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
Second down, Prescott. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Third and a long way to go.
Yeah! We're going to 54.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. On the ground, it's Blue. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Rabid by plenty. It's third and 2, and they got 8.
And the Cowboys first down.
They'll run with Blue. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Ready to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the jump. 19, 18. Here we go. 18. Pop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big time play for Philly. 36 yards.
First down.
Warriors, 76.
and 10 at the
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
70 Hawk, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. They run straight ahead with Blue. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready. Warriors 70.
To the air now. On foot. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked awesome.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Osa Odigizua. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll look to throw. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st down, here's Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Now a run on first down. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Kill! Yeah!
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
On 3rd and short, they go with Blue. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboy. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
70, give a look. Go.
To the ground, the first down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now move up the middle. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. 1st and 10.
First down.
19 Lions. Drop 50. Drop 50.
44-yard line.
Ready.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Dak going to give this to Blue. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Aubrey good with the extra point. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Here we go. Shot.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 11. It's the 9-yard line.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. As the defense nowhere to be found, they picked up 20 on fourth down.
On the set, Panther 60, Panther 19. 79 Brock.
That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That pass play good for 22. Good for his Eagles first down.
4-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
The 21-yard line.
Again, it's Blue, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard. They're down and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
A run once more with Blue. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Here's Prescott. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. A give. Here comes Blue. Lots of space. Past the 45. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Cowboys first down.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
This is Blue. And he's going to have the first down. And that officially is it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On the handoff, Blue. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A successful drive, but in dangerous stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
46. 26. 26.
Fourth down. Here's down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Here we go.
The They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man, left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Panthers 60, Panthers, Mustang 19, trap 6, here we go, trap.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught down that right sideline. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
36-yard line.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point is good, and the Eagles cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Dak's going to throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. They're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Here we go.
First down.
Kill.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.